clouds through silence, and the heavens went still. The little child fell through the clouds, through the sky, and back to the earth. He lay there still. No laughter, no movement, no breath. The forest that once echoed with his joy had now fallen completely silent. And far away, someone felt this pain. It was Lord Vayu. He rushed across the skies to his child.
My child, my precious child.
Vayu was not just the god of wind. He was Hanuman's protector, his guardian, and his godfather.
If my child cannot breathe, then no one will breathe.
And in that moment, Vayu stopped the air from the entire world. And then something terrifying began to happen. The world stopped breathing. The air had disappeared from every corner of the earth. Animals grew weak. Birds fell from the sky. Even the gods felt the danger, because without air there is no life. In the heavens, gods realized something was terribly wrong. The air had vanished, and only one being had the power to do this, Lord Vayu. And now the gods understood why.
I acted without understanding. I hurt a child.
The king of gods had bowed his head for the first time in regret. Lord Brahma stepped forward.
We must make this right before the world loses all life.
And so the gods came together to ask for forgiveness. The gods came down to earth not with power but with humility.
Vayudev, please forgive us. We did not know he was your child.
I was wrong. I acted in haste. Please forgive me.
To heal the child and calm Vayu, the gods began to bless Hanuman.
No weapon shall ever harm you.
You will be stronger than the strongest.
You will shine with knowledge and wisdom.
You will be faster than the wind itself.
But then the gods paused. They looked at the child who was full of energy, full of mischief. If such power remained uncontrolled, it could create chaos.
Hanuman, you will forget your powers until the moment you truly need them. And when that time comes, someone will remind you who you really are.
And then something beautiful happened. The wind returned and Hanuman opened his eyes.
My child, are you all right?
What happened?
The little child had no memory of what had just happened. His powers were now hidden and waiting. People breathed again. Animals stood strong. The world came back to life. And just like that, everything felt normal again. Hanuman stood up, looked around and smiled.
Let's play.
He laughed and played as if nothing had ever happened. But something had changed. Deep inside him, great powers were now hidden, waiting. Little Hanuman sat quietly looking at the sky as the sun began to set. He did not know that one day he would become one of the greatest heroes the world had ever seen. He would fly across oceans, he would lift mountains, and he would become the greatest devotee of Lord Ram. But for now, he was just a child, full of joy, full of wonder, and full of hidden greatness. Sometimes we don't know how powerful we truly are until the moment we are needed the most. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Far away in the Himalayas lies Mount Kailash, the home of Lord Shiva. Right outside sat his faithful friend Nandi, the divine bull, calm, wise, and always alert. One day, the mighty King Ravan, with his 10 heads and golden chariot, came thundering up the mountain. Ravan stepped out of his chariot and said,
I am Ravan, ruler of Lanka. I wish to meet Lord Shiva.
O King Ravan, Lord Shiva is meditating. Please wait.
You, a bull. You dare stop me? I can crush mountains with just a finger.
Ravan mocked Nandi and laughed loudly.
Bulls are for farming, not for guarding gods.
Nandi stayed calm but felt deeply insulted.
Your pride has clouded your wisdom, Ravan. You insulted me without any reason. One day, monkeys will bring about your downfall.
I am the mighty king of Lanka. I am the most powerful in the world. What harm can little monkeys bring me?
Years later, Lord Ram's monkey army, led by Hanuman, defeated Ravan and destroyed his golden kingdom. So, Nandi's words came true. Even the strongest fall when pride takes over. Remember, kids, be kind, be patient, and never mock others. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Once upon a time, in the forest of Kishkindha, there lived a playful little Vanar named Hanuman. Hanuman loved to jump from tree to tree, and his curiosity knew no bounds. The monkeys of the forest were his best friends. As a curious child, Hanuman always looked forward to exploring new things. One day, Hanuman told his friends,
I want to see what's beyond the forest. I wonder where the mountains meet the sky.
Hanuman bravely entered into the thick forest, feeling excited for the adventure that awaited him. Soon he spotted a massive mountain that seemed to touch the clouds.
Wow, this mountain is so big. I wonder if I can move it. Let's try.
Hanuman was very confident about his abilities and strengths. He thought he could do it. Hanuman ran towards the mountain with full energy. He pushed it with all his might, but it did not move, not even a little. Hanuman was very disappointed and angry too.
Come on, move. Why won't you budge?
Hanuman tried harder, using all his strength. He pulled, pushed, and jumped with all his might, but the mountain stood still. Watching from afar, Lord Shiva appeared before Hanuman. He smiled kindly at the little Vanar.
Dear Hanuman, you will not be able to move the mountain like this.
But I am capable of moving this mountain.
Yes, Hanuman, you are strong, but strength alone will not move this mountain.
Then what is it that I need to do, Lord Shiva?
Self-belief. You must believe in yourself and approach the challenge in the right way.
But Lord Shiva, I tried everything. What should I do?
It's not always about force. Sometimes you need patience, focus, and wisdom. Think before you act. Believe in your ability to find a clever way.
Hanuman thought deeply about Lord Shiva's words. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and focused. Instead of using his pure strength, Hanuman decided to use his cleverness.
I'll think this through carefully.
With a small jump and a clever twist, Hanuman found a way to gently shift the mountain, just a little. He hadn't moved it far, but it made him feel proud. Hanuman said thanks to Lord Shiva. He was happy that he could move the mountain. Hanuman learned that with belief, patience, and wisdom, he could achieve anything, and that sometimes strength is not the only answer. Also, it means that winning or losing is not important. The important thing is that you tried. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Do you know who celebrated the first Holi? One day, Krishna looked at himself and wondered, why do I look different? What his mother said next created the festival of Holi. Let's travel back in time. Long ago, in the joyful land of Vrindavan, every morning began with music, laughter, and love. The sacred Yamuna river flowed beside the village, and here lived playful young Krishna. His joy brought everyone together. He loved playful mischief and was adored by all. But that day, something made him wonder. One day, Krishna looked at his reflection and felt a little curious. He saw Radha laughing. He looked at other kids too. Some looked lighter, some darker, but all looked happy. Krishna wondered. A small question filled his heart. Krishna asked his mother, Yashoda,
Mother, why is my skin dark like the night sky? Why don't I look like Radha and my friends?
Yashoda smiled with love and said,
My sweet child, look outside. The sky is blue. The sun is golden. Flowers are red and yellow. Every color is beautiful.
But what if someone thinks one color is better?
Then fill the world with all colors.
Then we will all be colorful together.
And just like that, an idea was born. Krishna ran to his friends with sparkling eyes.
I have an idea.
He shared his magical plan.
Let's fill the whole village with colors.
They gathered the brightest flowers they could find and turned them into beautiful, colorful powders. Joy waited, ready to burst, and the playful moment arrived. A colorful surprise waited for Radha. Radha turned, wondering what Krishna was planning.
Radha, do you think we look different? Yes, we do. But that makes us special. Then today, let's become colorful together.
And with a gentle touch, Krishna colored Radha with joy.
Then you need even more color.
She smeared color on Krishna's face, and soon everyone joined. The sky turned into a beautiful rainbow.
Today, nobody's different.
And that joyful moment became the very first Holi in Vrindavan. The laughter spread through the village, and soon even the elders joined. Music filled the air, and joy filled every heart. Kindness was shared along with sweets. Friendship grew stronger than ever. That day became unforgettable, and a beautiful tradition began. And from that joyful day, the colors never faded. Generation after generation, children remembered the lesson. Holi traveled across kingdoms, across villages and fields. The colors carried one message through time. Today, Holi fills parks and streets with laughter. Friends share colors with love. Families celebrate together, and communities come alive. The sky still becomes a rainbow, and no one feels different. But Holi is not just about colors. It's about kindness, about caring, about togetherness. Every color is beautiful. As the sun slowly set, Krishna smiled, and his lesson remained. Celebrate differences, share joy, spread kindness, and keep life colorful. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story.
Welcome to Curious Cubs. Let's jump into a fun story.
A deadly storm hit Vrindavan, and to save the village, little Krishna lifted a mountain with just one finger. But how? Let's watch. Long ago, there was a beautiful village called Vrindavan. The people of Vrindavan lived simple and happy lives. Near the village stood the mighty Govardhan Hill. Every day, Krishna and his friends cared for the cows of Vrindavan. And wherever Krishna played his flute, joy filled the air. One day, the villagers began preparing for a special festival.
What festival are we celebrating today?
We are worshipping Indra, the god of rain.
But Krishna had a different idea. The villagers were preparing offerings to honor Indra, the god of rain.
Why do we worship Indra?
Indra sends the rain that helps our crops grow.
But doesn't Govardhan Hill help us more? This hill gives grass for our cows. It protects our village and feeds our animals.
The villagers began to realize that Krishna was right. So they celebrated Govardhan Hill instead. But far above the clouds, someone was watching. Indra, the god of rain, was furious. Indra was unhappy that the villagers had stopped worshipping him.
I will show them the power of the storm.
Soon, dark clouds began to gather above the village. The sky roared with thunder. Lightning flashed across the heavens. And then the rain began. But this was no ordinary rain.
Oh no! The storm is too strong!
Indra must be really angry.
But Krishna was not afraid. He knew exactly what to do. And then he walked towards Govardhan Hill. The villagers followed Krishna, hoping he would save them. The storm grew stronger and stronger, but Krishna stood calmly before the Govardhan hill, and then he did something unbelievable. The mighty Govardhan hill began to rise. Krishna lifted the entire mountain. With just one finger, Krishna held the mighty Govardhan hill.
It's a miracle.
Come quickly. Bring the cows and take shelter under the hill.
The villagers hurried beneath the mountain. While the terrible storm raged outside, everyone in Vrindavan was safe. Outside the mountain, the storm continued to rage. The rain poured down without stopping. But beneath the Govardhan hill, everyone felt safe.
Krishna has been holding the mountain all this time.
The cows rested peacefully beside the villagers. Krishna held the mighty mountain without effort. Days turned into nights, but Krishna continued holding the hill. For 7 days and 7 nights, Krishna protected the people of Vrindavan. High above the storm clouds, Indra watched the miracle, and he realized the truth. The boy he tried to punish was no ordinary child. After 7 long days, the storm finally began to fade. The sky grew bright once again, and Krishna gently placed the Govardhan hill back on the ground.
Krishna saved Vrindavan.
And then Indra himself came down from the heavens.
Forgive me, Krishna. My pride blinded me.
True power protects others. It should never harm them.
And Indra returned to the heavens with respect for Krishna. Peace returned to Vrindavan once again. The villagers of Vrindavan were filled with joy and gratitude.
Krishna saved us all.
The land of Vrindavan became peaceful once again, and Govardhan Hill continued to protect the village. As the sun set over Vrindavan, Krishna played his flute once more, and the village returned to its peaceful life. And that is how Krishna protected the people of Vrindavan from the terrible storm. Because true strength is not about pride, it is about protecting and helping others.
Wow, Cubs, that was so much fun! See you in the next story!
Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. High above the shining golden city of Lanka, a mighty hero arrives, Hanuman, the fearless devotee of Lord Ram. He has a mission that will shake the heavens. But in the land ruled by Ravan, danger hides behind every golden wall. Long, long ago, in the golden kingdom of Lanka, brave Hanuman had crossed the mighty ocean to find Sita, who had been taken away by the evil king Ravan. With his heart full of courage, Hanuman searched every corner of Lanka, the shining palaces, the gardens full of golden flowers, and the streets filled with demons. At last, Hanuman found Mata Sita sitting under a large Ashok tree in a beautiful garden called Ashok Vatika. She looked sad but strong, praying to Lord Ram for strength.
Mata, I am Hanuman, messenger of Lord Ram. He sent me to find you.
Are you truly Ram's messenger?
Yes, Mata. Here, take this ring. It's from Lord Ram himself.
When Sita saw Ram's ring, tears of joy rolled down her cheeks. She blessed Hanuman and said,
Tell my lord that I'm safe. I wait for the day he comes to take me home.
But the demon guards soon spotted Hanuman in the garden. With a mighty roar, Hanuman grew as tall as a mountain. He uprooted trees and sent the demons flying with his tail. He wanted to show Ravan the power of Lord Ram's messenger. So Hanuman let himself be captured on purpose and taken before King Ravan's golden throne.
Who dares to enter my kingdom without permission?
I am Hanuman, messenger of Lord Ram, the one who will soon defeat you if you don't return Sita with honor.
The court felt silent. Ravan's 10 heads roared with fury.
How dare you threaten me, guards? Burn his tail and teach him a lesson.
The demons wrapped Hanuman's tail in cloth and set it on fire. But Hanuman did not cry or run. He laughed.
Now you shall see the power of devotion and justice.
In an instant, he grew enormous. He leapt high into the air and jumped from rooftop to rooftop, setting the golden city of Lanka on fire. Palaces of gold, towers of jewels, and demon armies all were swallowed by the flames. The entire sky turned red as the mighty Hanuman flew through it, his tail blazing like a comet. When the fire finally cooled, Hanuman stood on top of a mountain, looking at the glowing horizon. He then dipped his fiery tail into the ocean to cool it, folded his hands and said,
Jaya Shri Ram, may truth and dharma always triumph.
Then he leapt across the ocean once more to carry the news of Sita to Lord Ram. The moral of the story is, even when faced with danger, courage and faith can light up the darkest times. Like Hanuman, if we stay brave and loyal to what is right, no fire can harm us. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. An ocean so vast, even birds feared to cross it. A kingdom trapped across the waves, and a promise that could not be broken. But what if stones could float, and faith could build a bridge across the sea? On the golden shores of the Indian Ocean, Ram stood with his brother Lakshman and his friend Hanuman. Before them stretched the endless ocean, and beyond it the kingdom of Lanka, where Sita was held captive.
The path to Sita lies beyond these waves. But how shall we cross this mighty ocean?
Even birds tire flying over it. No one can cross this vast sea.
Lord Ram closed his eyes and prayed deeply to Lord Varun, the god of the oceans.
O Varun Dev, I seek your blessing. Allow us to cross your waters with purity and purpose.
The sea began to shimmer. From its depths rose a glowing figure with waves dancing around him. It was Lord Varun.
O noble Ram, I cannot try the ocean, but I bless your Vana army. Let every stone with your name float upon my waves.
The waves grew gentle as if bowing to Ram's will.
Everyone, bring stones, boulders, and mountains. We will build a path to Lanka.
Just then, two young Vanas stepped forward. One was Nal, clever, calm, and sharp-minded. The other was Neel, strong, fearless, and quick.
My Lord Ram, we know how to build this bridge.
Are you sure? Can you really build a bridge?
We are Nal and Neel, sons of Vishwakarma, the divine architect. We understand stones, balance, and strength.
If stones are placed without order, the sea will scatter them. But if placed with wisdom, they will stand forever.
Ram smiled at them.
Then lead us.
Nal and Neel took command. Nal marked paths on the sand. Neel organized teams by strength and size.
Small stones first, they will lock the base.
Big boulders next. Press them down.
Hanuman lifted mountains and threw them into the sea. Others followed Nal's signs carefully. Stones floated, but now they were aligned. Soon the ocean was dotted with floating stones, each glowing with the name of Ram. The great bridge, Ram Setu, had begun to rise. But the sea was not ready to give up so easily. Waves grew wild. Storms raged. The bridge began to shake.
The waves are too strong. The stones are drifting away.
Hold the line. Trust the design.
Hanuman soared through the storm, pressing the rocks into place with his mighty strength. Lightning flashed around him as the Vanas followed, working together in the rain.
Hold strong, brothers. When hearts are united, even the ocean bows.
After days of effort, the sea finally grew calm. From the shores of India all the way to Lanka stretched a shining bridge, strong, sacred, and eternal.
This bridge is not just of stones. It is built from courage, unity, and faith.
No storm can destroy what is built in your name, my Lord.
And so, the great Ram Setu stood firm, a bridge of hope across the ocean of challenges. The moral of the story is, even the biggest problems can be solved when we believe in ourselves and work together. When hearts are full of faith, even stones can float. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. Sita's Swayamvar had begun. The palace was filled with joy and celebration. Then Ram stepped forward and broke Lord Shiva's mighty bow. But a furious sage stormed in and asked, "Who dared to break this bow? Could Ram face Parshuram?" Let's watch. Long ago, in the beautiful kingdom of Mithila, lived the wise king Janak. One day, while performing a sacred ritual, the king found a divine baby girl.
Wow, a gift from Mother Earth.
He named her Sita. In the palace lived the mighty bow of Lord Shiva. One day, little Sita was playing with flowers inside the palace hall. She gently lifted the huge bow while playing.
She lifted the bow!
King Janak watched in shock. and felt proud as no one in the kingdom was capable of lifting Shiva's bow.
She will marry only the man who can lift this bow.
Years later, the great Swayamvar for Sita was announced.
Hear everyone! Princess Sita will marry the prince who can lift and string Lord Shiva's bow.
The kingdom prepared for the grand ceremony. Princes from across the world traveled to Mithila. Sita quietly watched, trusting destiny. The grand Swayamvar began. The mighty bow of Lord Shiva was brought into the hall.
That bow is impossible to lift.
King Janak declared,
Whoever lifts and strings this bow shall marry my daughter Sita.
Princess Sita entered the hall. One by one, the prince stepped forward.
I will win this easily.
But the bow did not move, even an inch. Many tried, but none succeeded.
Has the world lost its heroes?
Sita wondered, was no one worthy? Just then, Rishi Vishwamitra entered the hall with Ram and Lakshman.
Who is this young prince?
Sita felt a spark of hope.
Ram, step forward.
The hall became silent. Ram stepped forward with calm and respect. He bowed with humility before touching the bow. He lifted it as if it weighed nothing. He began to string the mighty bow. The mighty bow broke with a thunderous sound.
I have found the hero worthy of my daughter.
Sita walked forward with a heart full of joy. Ram stood with humility and grace. Princess Sita chose Ram as her husband. The heavens celebrated their union. Destiny had brought Ram and Sita together. The kingdom of Mithila burst into celebration. The royal wedding was celebrated with sacred rituals. Both kingdoms rejoiced together. Music and joy filled the streets. Their journey together had begun. Music, joy, and happiness filled the palace hall. But suddenly, the celebration stopped.
Who has broken Lord Shiva's bow?
A powerful warrior Rishi had arrived. It was the mighty Parshuram. The palace hall filled with fear and silence.
Who dared to break Lord Shiva's bow?
But one prince remained calm. Lakshman could not stay silent.
My brother broke the bow.
Kings and citizens were shocked.
How dare you speak to me like this?
Why are you angry? The bow was old.
A great battle seemed about to begin. Ram stepped forward calmly.
Lakshman, be patient. Respected Rishi, it was I who lifted the bow.
The Rishi noticed Ram's humility.
Forgive me if I caused any offense.
Parshuram's anger slowly changed into curiosity. Parshuram brought forth another powerful bow.
Another bow! If you are truly strong, lift and string this bow.
The hall became silent once more. Lakshman knew what would happen next. Without effort, Ram lifted the mighty bow. He placed an arrow upon it with perfect focus. At that moment, Parshuram understood.
Lord Vishnu, I did not recognize you. My anger blinded me. The world is safe in your hands now.
Ram lowered the bow with humility.
May your journey bring peace to the world.
Lakshman felt proud of his brother. Parshuram's mission was complete. The joy returned to Mithila. True heroes are strong yet humble. That's all for today, Curious Cubs. Keep wondering, keep exploring. See you in the next story. Welcome to Curious Cubs, where little minds go on big adventures. Let's bounce into today's magical tale. One king dared to lift a god's mountain. Ravan thought he was unstoppable, but Shiva used just one toe and pride was crushed. Then Ravan began to sing. Watch till the end. Ravan was no ordinary king. He was strong, wise, and feared by all. But one thing ruled his heart, his devotion to Lord Shiva. Yet pride slowly grew within him.
Why should Lord Shiva live in Kailash? I will carry the whole mountain to Lanka.
With a roar, Ravan lifted Mount Kailash. The earth trembled, the rivers swirled, and the gods watched in shock. Could anyone stop him? High above, Lord Shiva sat in deep meditation with Goddess Parvati. Even as the mountain shook, Shiva remained calm, like the still ocean.
Mahadev, Ravan is shaking our mountain. What will happen now?
Do not worry, Devi. Just watch.
And with the lightest touch of his toe, Shiva pinned down the mighty Ravan. Ravan roared in pain, but no strength could free him. Trapped beneath the mountain, Ravan finally realized his mistake. His pride had brought him pain, but his heart still knew devotion. With tears in his eyes, Ravan began to sing, not to show power, but to ask forgiveness.